I just played Silent Hill 2 Remake, and this was a beautiful, tragic masterpiece. I have to talk about it. Quick disclaimer, I never played the original Silent Hill 2. It was before my whole horror awakening, and eventually I did plan to go back and experience it because it has an incredible reputation. While experiencing the remake, I decided to see someone's blind playthrough as I went along to get an understanding for what it felt like to play the original. This is by no means the same as playing it yourself for the full experience, so I'm tempted to go back and do that, play the original Silent Hill 2. But for now, I'm here at the end of my first playthrough. And wow. Let's start this off by talking about the day. Hello, how are you? It's just about 5 p.m. on a very gloomy day. The clouds have overtaken the sky, rain and wind dance swiftly as they rule the outdoors. There's little activity in the small pocket of the area I call home, but inside this structure that guards me against the elements, I sit in front of a block of light. A loyal four-legged friend tucked into her own personal couch cushion peeks up at the screen in front of her out of curiosity before dozing off again. Footsteps of loving and gentle work are above, preparing bowls of comfort to act against the approaching cold. I sit still, thinking about the emotional journey that I have explored through all of these characters. Spoilers for both Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 2 Remake. No huge introduction, just the premise and then our feelings. I have to record this prior to my opinions being tainted by the giant deep dive that I will inevitably do right after. If you're still here, you either know the spoilers or don't care to have them ruined. We begin as James Sunderland, a man who has come to Silent Hill after receiving a letter from his wife, Mary. There's just one problem. Mary died 3 years ago. Through the dark experience of fighting creatures born from torment, he meets others seemingly on their own journey, including a woman named Maria, who looks exactly like his wife. Ultimately, James sees the world here for what it is after facing his own demons head on. Then comes the twist. I have to be honest here. I knew the twist already. I knew that James killed Mary. It was spoiled for me years ago, but what I wasn't aware of was the twisted experiences in between. The character interactions and subtle cracks in the psyche in all of these people. Specifically, the subtleties of James and how the world is the ugliest reflection of his own qualities. We are not the good guy. Every monster is him, is born of him. James is meant to suffer. Even to him, it's only right if he does. Even then, it's still not right, because he is wrong. James has committed an unspeakable act, and no amount of torture is enough. He can't forgive himself, and Silent Hill is the catalyst for his torment. Natural emotions, somewhat expected amongst the grieving, are twisted into perverse atrocities. Reminders of what he's done, packaged into physical nightmares he must relive in pain and anger. James is a tortured man. And so are the others who show up within this town. We could always talk about Eddie and Laura, but the most interesting person here to discuss other than James is Angela. She sees a world of fire everywhere. Why is that? It could be any number of reasons. The abuse alone or retaliation against the abuse that she suffered. Maybe she ended up hurting more than her abuser. Maybe it's just the guilt from fighting back. I don't know yet. But it could just be her feelings of worth. Maybe it's the fact that she did absolutely nothing wrong, but the mental torture with skewed scales of right and wrong are forever broken. This would mean that she can never leave. Let's talk about the end. After the revelation of what James has done, the monsters fear you now. After the realization of what you truly are, they cower away and die. James himself carries shame so deep that after spending the entire game staring at the player through the save file, he can't even look at you now. He can't even look you in the eye. In the end, there is no conclusion. Not peace, not a happily ever after, not even the promise of misery. Just conclusion. I got the Leave ending. While there are 7 others that are seemingly expanding on the twisted nature of the world, right now I'm working my way through the In Water ending. But that's it for now. Video games are a very special medium. Not to say that movies are dying or incapable of being amazing art pieces. That simply is not true. However, you can't deny the tactile feeling you get from playing a video game. Every choice, even along rails, is yours. It defines your view more and more. Every enemy you kill, once you know the truth, takes on a whole new level of representation. Those are my current authentic thoughts after finishing Silent Hill 2 Remake. There are so many theories that I can't wait to explore. Specifically, I saw something about a time loop. Time loop theory is crazy. I'm already hearing that there's apparently contention about it, so I can't wait to get there. You guys don't know this, but I love time-based rules and theories in horror. It adds its own level of logic to it. There's a horror movie that I really enjoyed years ago, and I'm sure it was influenced by Silent Hill 2 at the very least, in the slightest way. But it hinges heavily on a time loop. So much fun to figure out what happens when, like how all of these different things occur and play on each other. Either way, with that being said, this was my exploration through Silent Hill Remake. I'll see you soon.